승리의 여신 니케! 왕국을 위협하는 자들에게 심판의 창.
Well, the new character Ark Ranger Black is here. So let's read through the event, or at least story 1 of it.
아, 접촉이 아니라고요? 이미 알고 있었답니다.
I don't plan on doing voices for this, but if I happen to slip into any, then so be it. I've heard from a fellow union member that it took about 4 hours to go through the entire story event all in one go, so let's see how long it takes to just read through. Event album, ARK Ranger. On the surface, a girl sprints forward, kicking up clouds of dust. She pushes off the ground and leaps. Backlit by the radiant sun, she steadies herself. Then drives a kick straight into the ground.
궁극! 아크 블랙 메테오!
Ultimate attack! ARK Black Meteor! Arcs of lightning strike the ground. The ground caves in, electricity surging outward in all directions. ARK Ranger Black slowly rises to her feet. Without even glancing back at the dazed Rapture Fiend standing behind her, she speaks.
아크 레인저는 언제나 옳다.
The ARK Rangers always stand for justice. The Rapture Fiend staggers. Curse you! It cries as it collapses to the ground. A dazzling green explosion erupts. ARK Ranger Black raises a hand high toward the sky.
고개 들어 하늘을 보아라.
Lift your head to the sky.
우리가 무엇을 위해 싸우는지 보아라.
See what we're all fighting for.
그럼 그 어떤 두려움도 이겨낼 수 있을 테니.
Then there's no fear you can't overcome. The wind begins to pick up. ARK Ranger Black's hair whips wildly in the wind.
컷!
Cut! Phew.
야, 수고했어.
Hey, good work, good work.
번개 특수효과 타이밍이 좀 안 맞았던 것 같은데 괜찮나?
The timing of the lightning felt a bit off. You okay with that?
아, 괜찮아. CG로 타이밍은 얼마든지 손볼 수 있으니까.
It's fine, it's fine. We can fix it in post.
야, 블랙 끝났냐?
Hey, Black! You done?
생각보다 빨리 끝났네요.
You wrapped up earlier than I expected.
왔나?
Oh, hey girls.
너희들 쪽은?
How'd it go on your side?
나는 오늘 대사만 하는 부분이라 금방 끝났지.
All I had were dialogue scenes today, so I wrapped up pretty quickly.
저도 오늘은 변신전 액션만 있어서 금방 끝났어요.
Same here. I only had pre-transformation action scenes, so it was a fast shoot for me too.
그래서 뭐가 그렇게 불만인 표정이냐? 우리
What?
블랙은?
Why the long face, Black?
보나마나 또 감독님을 곤란하게 만들고 있나 봐요.
Let me guess. You're putting the director in a tough spot again.
하여간 좀 적당히 해.
Jeez. You've got to learn to ease up.
히어로가 적당히 해서 뭘 어쩌자는 거지?
What good is a hero who takes it easy?
너무 힘이 들어가면 부러지는 법이야.
Push yourself too hard and you'll break.
부러지지 않게 더욱더 단련하면 그만일 일이다.
Then I'll just train harder so that doesn't happen.
얘 조만간 부러지겠네.
This kid's gonna snap one of these days.
부러지겠네요.
Definitely.
감독, 아크블랙 메테오 부분을 한 번 더 촬영하고 싶다.
Director, I'd like to do one more take of the ARK Black Meteor scene.
다리의 각도가 조금 굽혀졌던 것 같아.
I'm fairly certain my leg was bent unnaturally.
각도가? 괜찮던데?
What? It looked fine to me.
나는 알 수 있다. 조금 굽혀졌어.
I'm telling you, it was off.
CG 처리하면 안 될까?
Can't we just fix it in post?
감독, 극장판이다. TV 시리즈를 무시하는 건 아니지만 최대한 정성을 싣고 싶어.
I don't mean to disparage the TV series, but this is a theatrical release. I want to give this everything I've got.
우리 블랙이 하는 말 무슨 뜻인지 나도 잘 알지.
Look, I get what you're saying.
그런데 전격 이펙트 장치랑 지면 특수 효과용 폭약이랑 요즘 가격이 많이 올랐어.
But the pyrotechnics and lighting effects cost an arm and a leg these days.
우리가 딱히 제작비에 시달리는 건 아니지만
I know we're not operating on a shoestring budget or anything, but still. The director looks toward the far end of the large set. At the center of a construction rig stands a black colossus.
아크 머신 중 블랙의 탑승기
Among all the ARK machines,
아크 레온.
your mech, the ARK Leon,
저거 유지보수하는 데만 해도 제작비가 많이 나가.
eats up a huge chunk of the budget on maintenance alone.
테트라에서 대부분의 금액을 내주고 있긴 한데 그 대부분을 제외한 금액이라고 해도 부담스럽단 말이지.
Sure, Tetra is covering most of the cost, but even what's left isn't exactly pocket change.
저거 진짜 움직이는 거라고 했지. 탑승하고 조종도 된다며?
That thing actually moves, right? You can get inside and pilot it and everything?
레드, 그런 말을 믿으면 어떡해요?
You shouldn't believe everything you hear, Red.
진짜 움직여. 탑승해서 조종도 되고 사자 형태로 변신도 돼.
It really does move. And yes, you can get in and pilot it. It even transforms into a lion.
예?
What?
진짜 로봇이야 저거.
That thing's an actual robot.
아니, 왜?
Wait, why though?
그러니까 말이야. 이제부터 거대 로봇은 무조건 실물로 제작해야 된대.
Tell me about it. Going forward, all the giant robots have to be built for real.
CG로 만들지 말고 진짜 액션으로 촬영하라는 지침이 내려왔어.
We received a directive not to use CGI, but to shoot everything live action.
머스탱 사장님한테서요?
A directive from Mustang?
어,
Yep.
무슨 일이래?
Okay, but again, why?
왜긴 왜겠어. 당연히 멋있으니까지.
Why else? Because it's cool.
다 생각이 있을 거다. 허튼 짓을 하는 사람은 아니니까.
He must have his reasons. He's not the type to act without thinking it through.
그건 그렇지만
That's true, but still.
아무튼 그렇다 보니 역대급 제작비를 지원받았음에도 불구하고 제작비를 아껴 써야 하는 상황이야.
Anyway, even with a record-breaking budget, we still need to watch our spending.
그러니 적당히 넘어갈 수 있는 부분은 적당히 넘어가자. 응?
So let's not fret over every minor detail, alright?
하지만 아이들이
But the kids!
알겠다. 어쩔 수 없군.
Understood. I suppose it can't be helped.
에이 정말.
Ah, for crying out loud. The director picks up the megaphone.
아크 블랙 메테오 부분 다시 촬영합니다.
We're reshooting the ARK Black Mania scene!
특수효과 장비들 다시 세팅. 자, 서두릅시다.
Reset all the special effects! Alright, let's move it, people!
감독,
Director,
하여간 사람 곤란하게 만드는 데는 뭐 있단 말이야.
you've really got a knack for making my life difficult.
뭐 덕분에 나도 많이 배워.
But I've learned a great deal because of you.
우린 아이들에게 용기를 주는 일을 하는 사람들이니까 적당히 하면 안 되겠지.
This show is meant to inspire courage in kids. We can't settle for less than our best.
그래, 물론이다.
Yes, absolutely.
좋아. 세팅 끝나면 다시 가보자고.
Alright, once everything's set up, we go again.
극장판 포스터 시안 나왔는데 볼래?
Oh, by the way, the mock-up for the theatrical poster is ready. Want to take a look?
보여다오. 궁금하다.
Sure, show me. I've been wondering about it.
와, 벌써 나왔어? 볼래.
Oh, is it already out? I want to see.
당연히 최종본은 바뀔 수 있으니까 참고 정도만 해.
Obviously, nothing's finalized yet, so keep that in mind.
자, 여기.
Here you go. And then that was supposed to lead into the event intro. Real Hero, Side A. The barbell drops back onto the rack with a resounding clunk. Arc Ranger Black steadies her breathing for a moment, then moves over to the leg press machine. After finishing her training, she stands and walks forward.
야, 블랙!
Hey, Black!
레드,
Red,
체육관은 웬일이지?
what brings you to the gym?
너 데리러 왔지.
I came to get you.
무슨 일 있나?
Is something wrong?
무슨 일이긴 이 트레이닝 중독자 녀석아. 오늘 같이 밥 먹는 날이잖아.
Oh my god, that face! Oh, I'm gonna save that. Yeah, you training junkie. We were supposed to meet up for a meal today. Oh.
일주일에 한 번씩 모여서 밥 먹자고 한 건 너야. 그걸 잊으면 어떡해?
You're the one who suggested these weekly meetups, and you forgot?
미안하다. 깜빡했어.
Sorry, it slipped my mind.
얼른 샤워하고 와.
Go shower and let's get going.
클라이밍만 하고 가면 안 되겠나? 루틴이라서 빼먹을 수 없다.
Mind if I squeeze in a climb? It's part of my routine. I can't skip it.
너 뭐 근육 못 써서 죽는 병 걸렸냐?
Are you gonna waste away if you skip one workout?
아, 그래. 갔다 와. 난 이 앞에서 커피 한잔 하고 있을게.
Fine, go on. I'll grab a coffee out front and wait.
그래, 20분만 기다려줘. 미안하다.
Thanks. Give me 20 minutes. Again, I'm sorry.
예.
Yeah. 20 minutes later, Arc Ranger Black heads into the cafe. Arc Ranger Red is sitting alone at a table with a small boy standing before her. He clutches a recently released Arc Ranger trading card tightly in his hands, as if it is valuable treasure. The boy seems hesitant as Arc Ranger Red sips her coffee while staring blankly into space. And his name is Hope. Alright.
저기
Excuse me.
나?
Huh? Are you talking to me?
응.
Yeah.
왜?
What is it?
아크레인저 레드지. 나 알아.
You're Arc Ranger Red, right? I know you.
사인해줘.
Can I get your autograph? Please.
아닌데?
You've got the wrong gal. Huh?
아니야. 아크레인저 레드? 그게 뭔데?
Arc Ranger Red, you said? What's that?
맞는데. 아크레인저 레드.
But you're her. You're Arc Ranger Red.
잘못 봤어. 아니야.
I'm not. You're confusing me with someone else. The boy hovers awkwardly, unsure of what to do. Arc Ranger Red resumes sipping her coffee while staring at his face. Arc Ranger Black approaches slowly.
안녕, 작은 친구.
Hello there, young man.
아크레인저 블랙.
Arc Ranger Black! Arc Ranger Black drops to one knee in front of the little boy and looks him in the eye.
작은 친구도 알다시피 우린 언제 방주를 습격해 올지 모르는 랩처 괴인들과 맞서 싸우고 있어.
As you know, we're out here fighting rapture fiends who could attack the Ark at any moment.
그리고 지금 우린 투명 랩처 괴인의 습격에 대비해 정체를 숨긴 채 비밀 임무를 진행 중이야.
And right now, we're on a secret mission. We're keeping our identities hidden while we prepare for a sneak attack from an invisible rapture fiend.
그러니 우리의 정체가 탄로나면 큰일 나겠지?
If our cover gets blown, that could be really bad, right? The little boy jolts in surprise, clapping his hands over his mouth.
좋아, 작은 친구.
Good.
이름이 뭐지?
Now, what's your name?
호프.
Hope.
좋은 이름이네. 호프.
Hope. That's a fine name.
우리가 지금 여기서 만난 건 비밀로 해줄 수 있지?
Can you keep our meeting here a secret? Hope nods firmly, hands still pressed over his mouth.
그리고 앞으로도 우리를 보면 모른 척 해줘야 해. 우린 언제나 랩처 괴인들의 습격에 노출되어 있으니까.
And from now on, if you see us, you must pretend not to know us. We're always at risk of a rapture fiend attack. Hope nods even more vigorously, his mouth still covered by his hands. Archranger Black gently takes the trading card from between Hope's fingers. She takes out a pen and signs it. Hope's eyes widen and his breathing turns ragged. She hands the signed card back to him, which he accepts with trembling hands.
이건 호프와 우리가 비밀 동료가 되었다는 증표야.
This is proof that we are now secretly partners.
그리고 어딘가에서 랩처 괴인을 발견하게 되면
If you ever spot a rapture fiend somewhere,
이 카드를 높게 들어올리고 아크레인저를 불러줘.
hold this card up high and call for the Ark Rangers.
그곳이 어디든 우리가 갈 테니까.
We'll come running, no matter where you are. Hope's head bobs up so frenetically that Archranger Black briefly wonders if his neck might snap.
좋아. 그럼 이제 조용히 가.
Good.
비밀 동료?
Now off you go, partner. Hope ducks down and quietly slips away. Back in his seat, he stares blankly into space, dumbfounded. Archranger Black smiles softly and takes a seat across from Red.
사인 정도는 해주지 그랬나?
You could have at least given him an autograph.
피곤하잖냐. 일일이 대응해주면 끝도 없어.
It's exhausting. If I did that for every kid who asked, it'd be endless.
아이들은 우릴 보고 용기를 가져.
Children look to us and find courage. Archranger Red turns her head to look at Hope. Hope meets her eyes, jumps in surprise, and frantically pretends not to notice, sipping his drink.
쟤도 2, 3년만 지나면 자기가 얼마나 바보 같은 걸 믿었는지 깨닫겠지.
Give it 2 or 3 years and he'll realize how foolish he was to buy into all this.
그리고 아무렇지도 않게 우리 보고 가짜라고 손가락질할 거야.
Before long, he'll be calling us imposters without a second thought.
너 아직 그런 경험 없지?
You haven't experienced that yet, have you?
그래.
No.
그거 아냐? 그거 한 번 당하면 멘탈이 완전 개박살나.
Well, then here's the thing. When it does, it completely shatters you.
레드.
Red.
오해하지 마. 이 일에 회의감을 느낀다거나 하는 건 아니니까.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not doubting the validity of the work we do.
그저 현실을 깨달은 거지.
I just came to terms with reality.
우린 TV 속 영웅일 뿐이고
The reality that we're just heroes on screen.
TV 밖으로 나오면 평범한 니케일 뿐이라는 현실을.
Off screen, we're ordinary Nikkes. Nothing more.
너는 그런 일을 안 겪었으면 좋겠다.
I hope you never have to experience any of that.
겪더라도 아무렇지도 않게 털고 일어났으면 좋겠네.
And even if you do, I hope you can brush it off and stand back up.
힘내. 응원한다 항상.
I'll always have your back, so stay strong.
그래. 고맙다.
Yeah. Thank you.
어머, 왜 이렇게 분위기가 우중충해요?
Jeez, why does it feel so dour in here?
블루.
Blue,
야, 왔냐? 넌 왜 맨날 제일 늦냐?
about time you got here. Why are you always the last one to show?
오다가 사인 좀 해주다가 늦었죠 뭐.
Got held up signing a few autographs on the way.
셀럽이야 아주. 아, 블루베리 에이드 이거 네 거다.
Wow, get a load of the big celebrity. Oh, here's your blueberry soda.
아, 고마워요.
Ah, thanks.
그래서 왜 이런 분위기예요? 누가 또 사고 쳤어요?
So, what's with the solemn atmosphere? Did someone get into trouble again?
나 쳐다보지 마. 이제 그런 질풍노도의 시기는 지났다고.
Don't look at me. My wild days are far behind me. Hey, Tags, welcome in. Blueberry soda. I haven't tried blueberry soda, so I don't know what that tastes like.
그리고 좋은 얘기 하고 있었는데 무슨?
Goku's cousin. Besides, we were having a perfectly civil and amiable conversation.
블랙, 무슨 일이에요?
Black, what's going on?
나 패싱하고 물어보지 마.
Just the hair. Yeah. Like, I could definitely see that kind of being... Here's the thing, though. I have seen some people draw a female version of Goku, and usually the hair looks similar to what Arc Ranger Red has, including the twin tails. So I can absolutely see that. Don't just go around me and ask her. Don't just go around me and ask her instead.
아무것도 아니야.
It was nothing.
어머나, 소외감 느끼네 나.
Now I feel left out.
소외감 느낀 제가 점심 메뉴는 정해도 되겠죠?
Well, you can make it up to me by letting me decide what's for lunch.
안 돼.
Absolutely not. I still love Red's face here. Like that is funny. I love when characters make faces like these. They're hilarious.
아니, 왜요?
Why not?
너 또 이상한 거 먹으려고 그러지. 그때 그 뭐였냐?
Are you using this PNG for this game, or you have Live 2D? This is my PNG avatar for my channel. I do not have a Live 2D. I am strictly a PNG tuber. Why not? Well, for one, I just don't really have a webcam set up. I'm not too sure about using my camera for that. And what does strictly mean? I honestly have no idea why I said that. But yeah, I just don't have a webcam set up. I'm not too sure about using my phone for it, and I know they can get a little expensive, so I don't think I can afford one. You'll just pick something weird again. What was it last time?
마롱록 라떼 프로틴 쉐이크였다.
A matcha black green tea latte protein shake.
그래 그거. 이름도 안 외워진 그거. 나 그거 먹고 3일 동안 알아누웠다고.
How much would it cost you? I have no idea. Like, I imagine it would be at least $1,000, and I just can't really afford that at the moment. Or for quite a while, really. Yeah, that! One I can't even remember the name of. The darn thing left me bedridden for 3 days.
에이, 사람이 도전 정신이 있어야죠.
Oh, come on. You both need to be more adventurous.
자, 얼른 마시고 가죠.
Not gonna lie, they're expensive. Yeah, so PNG is probably just gonna be the best that I can do. I have considered getting getting a new one, just like updated look, but I'm still kind of shopping around for that. Okay, finish your drinks and let's go. I don't think on VGen they work on installments, right? I actually have no idea. I've only peeked at VGen once very briefly, so I haven't really looked at what all is there.
이 모임 이제 그만하는 게 낫지 않을까? 괴식 게임도 아니고.
Maybe we should call off these gatherings. We're not on some kind of exotic food adventure.
나는 괜찮았다. 블루가 추천해주는 음식들은 전반적으로 좋더군. 영양 밸런스도 잘 맞고.
I have no complaints. Blue's recommendations have generally been okay. Nutritionally well balanced as well. I was a VTuber 3 years ago. Oh, yeah?
그렇죠? 역시 블랙밖에 없다니까요.
See? Black's the only one who gets it.
정상이 없네. 정상이 없어.
You both are off your rockers.
역시 히어로는 아무나 하는 게 아니라니까.
Guess who made my model? Hold on. That art style seems a little familiar. I don't know who Faith VT is, though. Like I always say, not everyone's cut out to be a hero. Real hero. Side B.
속이 더부룩해서 살 수가 없네.
I'm so stuffed I'm going to burst.
그런 것 치곤 싹싹 다 핥아먹었던데요.
Friend streamer of mine? Oh, cool. And yeah, you licked your plate clean.
음식엔 죄가 없어. 죄가 있다면 그런 걸 개발한 요리사에게 있겠지.
The food isn't to blame. If anything, the chef who came up with this dish is at fault.
물론 그 요리사도 그게 잘 먹힐 거라고 생각하고 개발했겠지.
Oh, he didn't make my model. Oh shit, you did your own model. Alright. Yeah, no, it's always cool when people can make their own models, or, like, do their own art. I can't do either. No, the chef probably thought it would be a hit.
역시 이상과 현실이 다르다는 건 슬픈 거야.
Saved on money. Yeah, definitely a good reason to do your own art and models, that's for sure. Quit like this month. The gap between ideals and reality sure hits hard.
음식 한 그릇으로 세상의 진리를 깨우치셨네요.
One meal and you've achieved enlightenment.
나는 괜찮았다.
I thought it was fine.
얼핏 보면 조화롭지 않은 조합이었지만 새로운 조합을 시도해본 것만으로도 가치가 있었다.
At first glance, the pairing did seem odd, but it was worth trying something new. Family business? Makes sense.
그건 네가 아무거나 잘 먹는 누렁이 입맛이라서 그런 거고.
Yeah, that's because you'll eat just about anything.
그럼 오늘은 해산인가?
Anyway, should we call it a day?
그래야지. 더 이렇게 몰려다니다간 사고 날 걸.
Yeah, something's bound to happen the longer we hang out.
지나갈 때마다 시선들이 부담스러워 죽겠. 에? 얘 어디 갔어?
All these stares we're getting are driving me nuts. Wait, where did she go?
블루라면 저기서 팬 서비스 중이다.
If you're talking about Blue, she's over there signing autographs. ARK Ranger Blue poses for photos with fans who recognized her and signs autographs.
쟤는 참 천성이 연예인이다.
She really was born for show business.
용기를 주는 거지.
She inspires courage in people.
아무튼 쟤는 저기 냅두고 해산하자. 내일 촬영도 있으니까.
Anyway, let's just leave her to it and head out. We have a shoot tomorrow.
그래, 내일 보자.
Sure. See you tomorrow. Just as Red and Black are about to part ways, a piercing scream cuts to the air. Every eye turns toward the source of the scream. Someone is hanging from the railing of a 6-story building. Red and Black both dash forward as one. ARK Ranger Blue falls in beside them.
블루는 아래에서 낙하에 대비.
Blue, get below and be ready to catch him!
블랙은 나와 같이 대상 구출.
Black, on me! We're going in for the rescue!
라저,
Roger! The three arrive in front of the building and look up. A man in his 30s clings to the railing, barely holding on. At any moment, he could lose his grip and fall. ARK Ranger Black's eyes dart around.
옆 건물로 간다.
Let's head to the building next door.
늦어. 얼마 못 버텨. 생각보다 너무 아슬아슬하게 매달려 있어.
No time. He can't hold on much longer. He's losing his grip.
그럼 어떡하죠?
Then what do we do?
잘 받아낼 방법을 고민해봐야겠는데 이거?
We need to figure out how to get him down safely.
너무 위험해. 어떻게든 구출해야.
It's too dangerous. We have to save him somehow.
블랙,
Black.
우리는 진짜 히어로가 아니야.
We're not real heroes, and yet the three of you leapt the moment you heard the scream. That alone makes you heroes.
우리가 지금 할 수 있는 일은 구조대가 올 때까지 기다리다가
All we can do right now is wait for the rescue team,
만약 저 사람이 떨어질 때를 대비해서 준비하는 거야.
and be ready in case he falls.
TV 속 역할에 너무 심취하지 마.
Don't get so caught up in your TV character.
위기에 처한 사람을 못 본 척 지나갈 순 없다.
I can't just turn a blind eye to someone in danger.
TV 속 히어로든 아니든 사람으로서 그럴 수 없다.
TV hero or not, that's something I could never do.
좋아, 내가 발판이 될 테니까 점프로 가. 점프해서
Fine.
낚아채.
I'll give you a boost. Jump up and grab him.
저 높이를?
From that height?
뭐야? 말뿐인 히어로 놀이냐?
Are you gonna walk the walk, or are you just playing hero?
너라면 할 수 있다. 블랙.
You can do it, Black.
알겠다.
Alright. Archranger Black dashes away, putting some distance between them. Archranger Red lowers her stance, bringing both hands together between her legs.
변신해야 되는데?
Wait, you should transform first.
지금 그럴 때야?
Is now really the time for that?
이럴 때니까 더 그래야죠.
Now's the perfect time. Archranger Red scans her surroundings. A crowd is already gathered, their eyes shifting between the man hanging from the railing and the ARK Rangers.
히어로 아크레인저의 활약을 보여줄 테니까요.
It's time to show these people what the ARK Rangers can do.
아, 하여간 연예인이라니까.
Honestly, always the entertainer.
블랙 변신!
Black, transform!
라저,
Roger that.
아크레인저, 블랙,
Archranger Black,
변신!
transform!
위험에 빠진 시민들을 구하는 것.
Saving civilians in danger.
그것이 우리 아크레인저다.
That is what we Archrangers do. Archranger Black sprints. As her speed reaches the limit, she leaps forward. Her foot lands in Archranger Red's cupped hands. Putting the weight of her entire body behind it, Red thrusts both arms upward.
부탁한다! 히어로!
I'm counting on you, hero!
맡겨라.
Leave it to me! Archranger Black launches into the air. In an instant, she's soaring halfway up the building. Her eyes meet those of the man hanging from the railing. His grip gives out. She catches him, pulling him into her arms. Together, they plunge toward the ground. Archranger Black lands. The man remains still in her arms, eyes closed.
잠깐만요. 확인해 볼게요.
Hold on, let me check on him.
기절했어요. 외상은 없어 보이네요.
He passed out. No visible external injuries.
좋아.
Good. Cheers erupt all around them. Applause and cheers rain down on the ARK Rangers.
블랙, 팬 서비스.
Black, give the crowd what they want. Archranger Black thrusts a fist into the air.
방주의 평화는
The ARK Rangers
우리 아크레인저가 지킨다.
will always protect peace on the ARK! The cheers grow louder as she takes in the roar of the crowd. A surge of exhilaration rises within her, as if her body were on fire.
안 좋네요. 다리랑 허리 파츠가 엉망이 됐어요.
This isn't good. Your legs and waist are badly damaged.
초경량화 바디로 그렇게 날뛰었으니 별 수 있나?
That's what happens when you run wild with that lightweight body of yours.
난 아무렇지도 않다.
What are you talking about? I feel fine.
그건 블랙이 너무 튼튼해서 그런 거겠죠.
That's because you're unnaturally durable.
타고났다니까.
It's just how she's built. Archranger Black literally built different.
그런데 좀 맥 빠지네. 기껏 구한 게 불륜 중에 발각되어 도망가던 사람이었다니.
I've gotta say, it's a bit of a bummer. We went through all that just to save someone fleeing after getting caught having an affair.
사람 목숨의 경중을 따질 순 없지.
His life is as worthy as any other.
누가 뭐래냐. 그래도 이왕이면 좀 더 기분 좋은 구출이었으면 좋았을 텐데.
Yeah. Still, it would have been nicer if it had been a more rewarding rescue.
뭐 일리가 없는 말은 아니다.
That is not an unreasonable thought.
그래도
Nevertheless,
일단 리페어 센터로 가서 정밀 검사 한번 하죠.
let's get you to the repair center for a full inspection.
상태로 봐선 바디체로 갈아 끼워야 할지도요.
By the looks of it, you might need a full body replacement.
에? 진짜?
Whoa, seriously?
걱정이네요. 촬영에 문제는 없어야 할 텐데.
This is worrying. Hopefully this doesn't affect our shoot.
뭐 큰일이야 있겠어? 요즘은 진짜 바로바로 갈아 끼우더만.
What could go wrong? These days they can swap bodies out in no time.
그건 그렇죠. 그래도 앞으로는 조심해 주세요.
That's true. But please be more careful from now on.
우리가 다치면 직장을 잃는 사람이 한둘이 아닐 테니까요.
If any of us get hurt, it's not just us who'd be out of a job.
주의하지.
I'll be more careful. ARK Ranger Black looks down at her hands. The warmth of the man she rescued still seems to linger. As she thinks back to the cheers from the crowd, goosebumps rise along her skin.
그래도
Despite everything,
기분 좋았다.
that felt good.
누군가를 구한다는 게 이런 기분이었군.
So this is what it feels like to save someone.
진짜 히어로란 이런 기분이었던 거야.
This is what it means to be a real hero. Toward what lies beyond. Side A.
현재 로열로드에서 발생한 대형 화재의 기세가 시간이 갈수록 더욱 거세지고 있습니다.
The massive fire raging on Royal Road continues to intensify as we speak.
최초 발화 직후 주변에 쌓여있던 다량의 인화성 물질로 불길이 옮겨 붙으면서 화재는 순식간에 걷잡을 수 없이 번졌습니다.
Shortly after the fire broke out, the flames rapidly spread to large amounts of flammable materials stored in the area, quickly escalating beyond control.
현재까지도 불길은 전혀 잡히지 않고 있는 상황입니다.
As of now, the fire remains completely out of control.
현장 상황은 매우 긴박합니다.
The situation on the ground remains extremely volatile.
화재 현장으로 향하는 진입로가 협소해 AFF가 현장 접근에 큰 애를 먹고 있습니다.
The AFF is struggling to reach the scene, hampered by narrow access roads leading to the fire.
피해 확산을 막기 위해 진입로를 제외한 인근 구역을 모두 봉쇄했으나
In an effort to prevent further damage, all nearby areas have been cordoned off, with the exception of access roads.
정작 좁은 통로 문제로 인해 직접적인 진압 활동은 지연되고 있습니다.
However, direct firefighting operations are being delayed due to the narrow passageways.
더욱이 현장 주변에 몰려든 수많은 인파가 소방차의 통행을 방해하며 진입을 더욱 어렵게 만들고 있는데요.
The situation is further complicated by large crowds that have gathered near the scene, obstructing the movement of fire engines and further hampering access.
이에 중앙정부는 잠시 후인 5분 뒤
In response, the central government has announced that in approximately 5 minutes,
원활한 진입로 확보를 위해 길을 막고 있는 시민들을 강제로 퇴각시키겠다고 발표했습니다.
it will begin forcibly clearing civilians blocking the roads to secure access for emergency responders.
정부는 강제 해산 과정에서 발생하는 신체적 손해에 대해서는 별도의 보상이 없을 예정이라고 밝히며
Authorities have stated that no compensation will be provided for any physical injuries incurred during this forced dispersal,
시민들의 신속하고 자발적인 대피를 강력히 권고했습니다.
and strongly urged citizens to evacuate promptly and voluntarily.
이번 화재의 원인도 밝혀졌습니다.
The cause of the fire has also been identified.
조사 결과 이번 사건은 고가의 물품을 구입했던 한 남성의 보복성 방화로 확인되었습니다.
Investigators have confirmed that this was an act of retaliatory arson committed by a man who had previously purchased high-value goods at the location.
해당 용의자는 물건을 구입한 지 2주일이 지난 뒤 환불을 요구했으나
The suspect sought a refund 2 weeks after making the purchase.
매장 측이 이를 거부하자 이에 모욕감을 느껴 범행을 저질렀다고 주장하고 있습니다.
But when the store refused, he claims to have felt humiliated, prompting him to carry out the arson. At the scene of the fire, ARK Ranger Black stands before a towering inferno. She looks around at the people nearby. Some are stamping their feet in helplessness, while others cry out in anguish. NIKKEs from the AFF are scrambling at the scene, and some people are watching her. Something burns deep within her chest. She turns back to the flames. On the rooftop of a building, 3 figures scream for help. The raging blaze and billowing smoke threaten to swallow them whole. Almost subconsciously, ARK Ranger Black finds herself running. She presses the transform trigger on her wrist.
아크레인저 블랙
ARK Ranger Black!
변신.
Transform! Last Bullet's always a good track. Voices from behind try to stop her. At the same time, cheers erupt. ARK Ranger! ARK Ranger! ARK Ranger! A sense of absolute power courses through ARK Ranger Black, as if she can do anything. She runs toward the burning building, and looks up at the people calling out from the rooftop.
점프로 닿을 거리는 아니야.
It's too far for me to jump.
그렇다면
In that case... Covering her face with both arms, ARK Ranger Black charges in. The entrance shatters with a crash. The interior is already engulfed in flames. Her temperature sensors go haywire. Through her visor, she begins mapping the interior. She spots the stairs and sprints toward them. Though her body is an ultralight model designed for action-heavy scenarios, it is still far heavier than a human's. Every time she takes a step, the floor buckles and caves beneath her. She ignores it and keeps running. At the end of the stairway is a door. She kicks it open and bursts onto the rooftop. Hope lights up on the faces of those trapped there. Once again, a tingling feeling surges through ARK Ranger Black's entire body. She gathers everyone into her arms and jumps from the roof without further hesitation. The moment she lands, she knows. Her legs and hip joints are wrecked. But the expressions of those 3 people in her arms, looking up at her, make her forget all the pain.
저 방향으로 쭉 달려. 뒤돌아보지 마라.
Run straight that way! Don't look back! The rescued individuals thank her and run off as instructed. ARK Ranger Black staggers as she looks around her. In another burning building, someone else is waiting on the rooftop to be rescued. Black shuts down both her pain sensors and temperature sensors and runs toward the flames. She drives a kick into the entrance. The door bursts open. A great wall of flames engulf her. She falls unconscious. Toward what lies beyond, Side B. ARK Ranger Black opens her eyes to find herself in the repair center. She quickly looks around. ARK Rangers Red and Blue are sitting beside her bed, watching her.
이게 대체
What's going on?
정신이 드냐? 정신 나간 녀석아.
I see you're finally awake, you absolute lunatic.
내가 왜 여기? 분명 화재 현장에서 구출을.
Why am I here? I was in the middle of rescuing people from a fire.
백드래프트에 당했다. 뇌가 안 익어서 천만 다행인 줄 알아.
You got hit by a backdraft. Be glad your brain didn't get cooked.
백드래프트?
A backdraft?
몰라?
You don't know what that is?
모른다.
No.
그런 것도 모르면서 화재 현장에 출동하신 겁니까? 참 대단하십니다.
You still ran straight into a fire without knowing what backdrafts are? You're insane.
레드,
Red,
너 왜 그랬냐?
what were you thinking?
왜냐니? 당연히 시민들을 구출하러 갔다.
What do you mean? Someone had to rescue those civilians.
네가 뭔데?
Who do you think you are?
블랙,
Black.
우리는 히어로가 아니야.
We're not heroes.
TV쇼에서나 히어로지. TV 바깥으로 나오면 그냥 니케라고.
Sure, we're heroes on TV, but out here in the real world, we're just regular NIKKEs.
그래, 난간에 매달려 있는 사람을 구하는 건 할 수 있어.
Of course, we can save someone hanging from a ledge,
소매치기를 잡는다거나 얻어맞고 있는 사람을 구해줄 수 있어.
catch a pickpocket, or help someone who's getting roughed up.
히어로가 될 수 있어.
We can be heroic,
딱 그 정도인 히어로는 될 수 있지.
but only to a certain degree.
그 정도에서 만족해. 우리는 진짜 히어로가 아니니까.
Just be satisfied with that. We're not real heroes after all.
네 말대로일지도 모른다. 내 능력은 보잘것없을 수도 있다.
Maybe you're right, and my abilities may be insignificant.
하지만 그렇다고 해서 마음마저
But that doesn't-
보잘것없다고 할 순 없다.
But that doesn't mean my heart is.
나는 사람들을 구하는 진짜 히어로가 되고 싶다.
I want to become a real hero. One who actually saves people.
TV 속에서만 활약하는 히어로가 아닌 진짜 히어로가.
Not just a hero who only exists in a TV show, but a real life one.
민폐라고 임마!
You're being a nuisance, you dummy!
소방에 대해 네가 아는 게 있냐? 건물이 무너졌을 때 대처법은?
Do you even know the first thing about firefighting? What about protocols for a building collapse?
응급법은? 부목은 될 줄 알고?
Do you know first aid? Can you even set a splint?
아무것도 모르는 주제에 변신하고 멋지게 달려가기만 하면 다인 줄 아냐?
You know nothing, and you think transforming and charging in looking cool is all it takes?
레드, 블랙은 좋은 의도로.
Red, Black meant well.
의도만 좋아서는 아무것도 안 돼. 능력을 갖춰야 된다고.
Good intentions aren't enough. You need the skills to back it up.
특히나 사람을 구하는 일은 의욕만 가지고 할 수 있는 게 아니야.
Especially when it comes to saving lives.
너 임마, 네가 그렇게 화려하게 날뛰는 바람에
You fool. You wanna know what good that showboating of yours did?
가뜩이나 좁아터진 화재 현장 입구 쪽에 구경꾼이 얼마나 몰려들었는지 알아?
Onlookers swarmed to the already narrow entrance to the scene of fire. I think that's supposed to be to the scene of the fire. Localization team dropping the ball again.
AFF에서 수습이 안 돼서 트라이앵글이랑 ACPU의 기동 타격대까지 동원해서 사람들을 쫓아냈어.
The AFF lost control of the situation, so Triangle and ACPU rapid response units had to be deployed to drive them away.
진입이 더뎌져서 화재 진압에 시간이 더 걸렸단 말이다.
The delayed access meant it took even longer to put out the fire.
피해자는
Were there casualties?
없어. 천운인 줄 알아라.
No. So count yourself lucky.
한 명이라도 죽었으면 네 잘못이었을 테니까.
If a single person had died, that would have been on you.
레드,
Red!
제발 블랙, 부탁이다.
Please, Black. I'm begging you.
우리는 그냥 딴따라야.
We're just entertainers.
진짜 히어로가 아니라고.
Not real heroes.
TV 속에서만 사람들에게 용기를 주면 되는 거야.
All we need to do is give people courage through our show.
TV 바깥에서까지 욕심내지 말자.
Don't be overly ambitious outside of that.
레드.
Red.
왜 임마?
What, you punk?
뭐부터 해야지?
Where do I begin?
뭘?
What do you mean?
뭐부터 해야 진짜 히어로가 될 수 있지?
Where do I even begin? To become a real hero.
미친놈.
You're insane.
나는 사람들을 구하고 싶다.
I want to save people.
알려줘. 부탁이다.
Teach me, please.
진짜 제정신이 아니야.
You've really lost your marbles.
일단 머릿속에 재난 발생 시 행동 요령부터 집어넣어라.
First, you've got to memorize some emergency response protocols.
피해자 기준으로 알아보는 멍청한 짓은 하지 말고 구출자 기준으로 알아봐.
Don't approach things from a victim's perspective like an idiot. Look at things from a rescuer's.
그리고 약해 빠진 초경량화 바디부터 갈아치우고
And replace that flimsy ultralight body of yours.
일반 바디 쪽이 무겁지만 경고에서 할 수 있는 일이 더 많아.
A standard body's heavier, but it's much sturdier. You'll be able to do a lot more.
아니, 말리는 건가요? 부추기는 건가요? 하나만 하죠.
Are you trying to talk her out of it or encourage her? Make up your mind.
제풀에 쓰러지겠지. 히어로는 뭐 아무나 하나.
She'll hit a wall soon enough. Not everyone's cut out to be a hero.
고맙다, 레드.
Thank you, Red. Ark Ranger Red stands.
간다. 촬영은 3일 뒤로 미뤄졌으니까 그렇게 알아.
I'm leaving. Just so you know, filming's been postponed for 3 days.
그래.
Understood.
저도 가볼게요. 나중에 봐요.
I'll head out too. See you later.
아,
Alright. Ark Rangers Red and Blue step out of the hospital room. Ark Ranger Black stares intently at her hands.
진짜가 되고 싶다.
I want to become the real thing.
진짜 히어로가.
A real hero.
얘기 안 했네요.
Why didn't you tell her?
뭘?
About what?
AFF에 진입이 늦어져서 부상자가 나왔다는 말이요.
That there were casualties because of the AFF's delayed entry.
사망자는 없었어.
No one died.
어쨌든 진입이 늦어져서인 건 맞죠.
Regardless, the delayed entry was what caused them.
저기 레드. 블랙이 어떻게 됐으면 좋겠어요? 나 헷갈려요.
Red, what do you actually want for Black? So confused.
끝까지 가봤으면 해서.
I want to see how far she can go.
블랙이 진짜 히어로가 되기 위해 끝까지 가봤으면 해.
If she wants to become a real hero, she should see it through.
그리고
And then,
거기서 현실을 깨달았으면 해.
I want her to face reality.
레드처럼요?
Like you did?
저는 알아요. 레드가 그 누구보다 진짜가 되고 싶어 노력했다는 걸.
Okay, hell, give me a sec.
저는 알아요. 레드가 그 누구보다 진짜가 되고 싶어 노력했다는 걸. 레드처럼요?
Okay. Okay, the Korean was making me mishear. I thought she was trying to call Ark Ranger Red Red Hood, or compare her to Red Hood. So I had to double check there. I know you tried harder than anyone to become a true hero,
하지만 포기했죠.
but you gave up.
그러니 레드가 블랙의 기분을 더 잘 아는 걸 테죠.
That's why you understand Black better than anyone.
정말 끝에 끝까지 경험해보지 않으면 포기하지 않을 거라는 걸.
She won't quit until she's seen it through to the bitter end.
아, 잔인하네요. 포기하게 만들기 위해 노력하라고 하는 모습이라니.
You're encouraging her just to make her give up. That's awfully cruel of you.
하긴 그렇게까지 하지 않으면 포기하지 않을 테니까요.
Then again,
창호는
with how stubborn she is, nothing less would make her quit.
끝까지 간 후 그 너머로 넘어갈 수도 있겠지.
She might go all the way and beyond.
아닐 수도 있고.
Or not.
복잡하네요.
This is complicated.
그러게 말이다.
Yeah, it is. And I think with that, we're gonna take a quick break. And we're back. Gaping hole, side A. Arc Ranger Black lifts a massive barbell. He holds that position for a moment, and sets the barbell down on the floor. A tremor ripples through the gym, strong enough to shake the entire space.
좋아. 다음.
Good. Next. She heads for the climbing wall. After taking a deep breath, she breaks into a run. Not even using her hands, she steps onto the wall hold, scaling it as if she's flying. She hangs from the highest hold with one hand. After holding on for a moment, she drops straight down and lands. The ground shakes beneath her impact.
다음.
Next. She moves to a treadmill built for NIKKEs and begins to sprint on it. After her routine, she takes a shower and steps out into the street. As she walks, she reviews some rescue training materials.
운동 끝났냐?
Done working out?
아,
Yeah.
끝났다.
그럼 오늘은 어디서 볼까요?
So, where to today?
글쎄, 오늘은 뭐 어딜 가든 한가할 거라.
Well, most places should be quiet today.
그러고 보니 체육관에도 거리에도 유독 사람이 없군. 무슨 일이라도 있나?
Come to think of it, the gym was oddly empty, and so are the streets. Is something going on?
뉴스 좀 보고 살아라. 메티스 승전 기념행사가 있다잖냐.
You should really watch the news sometime. There's a victory celebration going on for Matisse.
거기에 많이 가서 거리가 한산할 거야.
That's where everyone is, which is why it's so quiet. This would have been during chapter 18, I believe it was. The hero chapter.
그럼 평소에 엄두도 못 냈던 가게로 가볼까요?
Oh, then maybe we should try a place we can never get a table at?
좋아, 골라봐.
Sounds good. Pick a place.
그럼 어디 보자.
Let me see.
잠깐.
Wait,
왜 그래?
what's wrong? Stomach ache?
그런 말 좀 하지 말라고요.
Don't say stuff like that.
아니, 진짜 배가 아픈 걸지도 모르잖아.
What? You could actually be having one.
진동이다.
I feel a tremor.
진동이라니 뭐가...
A tremor? What do you... Chapter 22. It's far away, but the explosion sounds massive. Arc Ranger Black feels as though the Ark itself is shaking.
뭐지?
What was that?
방주의 지진? 별일이 다이.
An earthquake in the Ark? Wonders never cease.
잠깐, 뭐야 저거?
Wait, what's that?
너희들 당장 도망가.
You two, run! Now!
왜 그래요? 무슨 일?
What is it? What's going...
도망가! 어디로든!
Just run! Get out of here!
랩처다! 랩처가 방지!
Raptures are inside the Ark! Yep. Hello, Chapter 22.
그게 무슨... 레드!
What? Red! Red!
레드! 응답해요!
Red, respond!
이게 대체 무슨...
Black, what's going on?
가까운 건물 지하로 숨어라. 어서!
Get to the nearest building and hide in the basement. Now!
지하요? 알겠어요.
The basement? Okay.
서둘러.
Hey!
블랙도 조심해요.
You be careful too, Black.
그래.
I will.
괜한 생각하지 말고 숨어요. 알겠죠?
Don't think about anything else and just hide. Understood?
알겠다.
Alright. Arc Ranger Black switches off her comms and takes off running. She sprints full tilt toward the direction of the explosion. She looks up. She sees a gaping hole in the dome of eternity, and raptures pouring through. For a moment, she feels the urge to stop, She soon suppresses it and keeps running. Hope slowly pulls himself up. His body feels heavy, his mind in a daze. He remembers walking home after finishing an ARK Ranger card battle. That's the last thing he remembers before coming to. Confusion washes over him. His breathing is strained. Dust fills his mouth, leaving it dry and gritty. Hope gives a short cough and looks around. The once glistening and magnificent buildings are gone. Only collapsed and ruined structures remain. People lie scattered across the ground, none of them moving. Hope does not understand why they are lying there, but he instinctively knows something terrible has happened. His heart races and cold sweat breaks out across his body. He does not know what to do. All he can do is look around in a panic. With a deafening crash, dust erupts into the air. Hope is swallowed by the plumes, coughing violently. He cannot see anything beyond the clouds of dust. With each heavy, rhythmic boom, the ground trembles faintly. Through the thick dust cloud, Hope sees a massive silhouette. And then it breaks through the dust. A rapture. A rapture fiend! Hope turns and runs. He trips almost immediately and falls. He turns back to look at the rapture fiend approaching him. Fear consumes him. All he can do is scream. Then, suddenly, he remembers his treasure. Hope reaches into his pocket and pulls out the ARK Ranger trading card bearing his hero's autograph, which he keeps in a plastic case. He raises it high into the sky. The rapture fiend advances, unfazed. The rapture fiend continues forward. The rapture fiend presses on. Hope gathers the last of his courage. A chunk of concrete flies out of nowhere and smashes into the rapture fiend's head. Hope turns around. There, he sees the one he has been waiting for. Run, kid! ARK Ranger Red! I said run! Hope gets up and runs, brushing past ARK Ranger Red.
사인 안 해줘서 미안했다.
Sorry for not giving you an autograph before. Hope squeezes his eyes shut and runs. An unfamiliar sound echoes behind him. He turns around. ARK Ranger Red has collapsed, crimson energy spilling from her body. Hope suddenly feels the strength leave his legs. For some reason, he cannot run. His legs refuse to move. He feels the rapture fiend's gaze on him. Hope looks at the fallen ARK Ranger Red. Summoning all his courage, he forces his fear down. Bring it on, you rapture fiend!
나는 아크레인저의 비밀 동료야. 그러니까
The ARK Rangers and I are partners! So...
궁극 아크블랙 메테오.
Ultimate attack! ARK Black Meteor! A blue flash slams down onto the Rapture. The Rapture staggers. Using it as a foothold, Archranger Black leaps up and lands in front of Hope with her back to him.
아크레인저 블랙.
Archranger Black!
용기 있는 외침을 듣고
I heard your cry of courage.
내가 왔다 소년.
I'm here, kid.
아크레인저 블랙이 왔다.
Archranger Black has arrived! Playing hero.
아크 블랙 고래다.
Arc Black Collider! Electricity surges from Archranger Black's hand and strikes the Rapture. The Rapture's movement halts for a moment. Archranger Black uses the opportunity to charge forward. The Rapture swings its leg, but Archranger Black twists her body slightly and evades the attack. She drives her knee into the joint, sending the Rapture staggering with a resounding bang. She pulls herself into a tight crouch, then launches herself. Wow! Hope's eyes follow Archranger Black as she rises into the air. Blue lightning flashes behind her. With her legs straightened and her body in freefall, she unleashes her ultimate attack, Arc Black Meteor, striking the Rapture's core with perfect precision. A fracture spreads across the Rapture's core. The Rapture falls silent.
대단해 아크레인저 블랙.
That was amazing! Archranger Black!
레드.
Red! Archranger Black rushes over and takes the fallen Red in her arms. Her body is battered, but she's alive.
호프.
Hope.
내 이름 기억하는 거야?
Huh? You remember my name?
물론이다. 비밀 동료의 이름을 잊을 리가 없지.
Of course. I can never forget the name of my partner.
자, 가자. 여기서 벗어나야 한다.
Come on, let's go. We need to get out of here. Okay! Archranger Black lifts Red onto her back and runs. Hope falls behind her. Explosions, screams, and gunfire ring out endlessly around them. She feels her breathing grow heavier. But she cannot let the boy behind her see how exhausted she is.
나는 아크레인저 블랙이니까.
I am Archranger Black. I am Archranger Black! Just as she wonders if her vision is dimming, a massive shadow envelops them. 3 Raptures fix their gaze on Archranger Black. She carefully lowers Archranger Red. The Raptures have the path ahead completely blocked. The only option is to turn back and run. But doing that would leave them exposed to the Raptures' attack. Without taking her eyes off the 3 Raptures in front of her, Archranger Black calls out to the boy behind her.
호프, 절대 이쪽을 돌아보지 말고 도망가라.
Hope, whatever you do, don't look back. Just run!
아크레인저.
Archranger Black,
또 만나자. 용기 있는 소년.
we'll meet again, my courageous young friend. Okay! Hope turns and runs. Archranger Black charges toward the Raptures. Please, let me buy him some time.
방주의 평화는
The Archrangers
우리 아크레인저가 지킨다.
will always protect peace on the Ark! Pretty sure that's supposed to be in the Ark, but whatever.
일어났냐?
You're awake.
이게 대체
Where am I?
방주 테러는 수습됐어.
The attack on the Ark has been brought under control.
이그조틱 스쿼드가 방주 하늘에 구멍을 냈다는 건
Apparently, the exotic squad tore a hole in the Dome of Eternity.
그 때문에 랩처들이 방주로 내려온 거고.
That's how the Raptors got into the Ark. And now we're already at the end of chapter 24.
그럼 지금은
So, is everything?
다 수습됐다. 랩처도 없고 다 깔끔하게 끝났어.
It's all been dealt with. There are no more Raptors left, and the situation's been wrapped up.
다행이군.
I see. That's a relief.
그래도 특훈의 성과는 있었다. 무력하지 않았어.
Still, the special training paid off. I wasn't powerless.
이대로 더욱더 해나간다면 나는...
If I keep at this, I just might...
호프는? 그 용기 있는 소녀는 무사한가?
Oh, Hope! Is that courageous boy safe?
꼭 감사 인사를 전하고 싶다. 그 용기에 보답하기 위해서라도 나는 더욱더...
I want to thank him for being so brave. I have to keep pushing forward to repay his bravery.
블랙,
Black.
블랙.
Black.
아니다.
No. No.
그럴 리가 없다.
That can't be. Archranger Red quietly extends her hand. She holds out a trading card bearing Archranger Black's autograph. Archranger Black takes hold of it with trembling hands.
마지막 순간까지 손에서 놓지 않았다고 해요.
He never let go of it. Not even in the end.
아니다.
No.
그럴 리가 없다.
This can't be real. No.
그 용기
His courage.
보답하지 못했구나.
I wasn't able to repay it.
구하지 못했구나.
I couldn't save him.
구하지 못했어.
I couldn't save him at all.
나는 이렇게도
So,
무력하구나.
this is how powerless I am.
우리 모두
We're all
무력해.
we're all powerless. Tears fall onto the trading card.
나는 그저 TV 속에서만 영웅이었구나.
So, I'm nothing more than a TV hero.
맞아. 우리는 TV 속에서만 영웅일 뿐이야.
That's right. We're only heroes on screen.
진짜 영웅이 될 수 없는 거였구나.
It seems I could never become a real hero
우리는 진짜 영웅이 아니니까.
because we're not real heroes.
미안.
I'm sorry.
이런 형태로 깨닫게 해주고 싶진 않았어.
This isn't how I wanted you to learn this lesson.
정말 미안하다.
I'm so sorry.
습관처럼 되뇌던 다짐,
All those mantras I repeated out of habit.
고강도의 트레이닝,
The relentless training.
잘난 듯 외쳐대던 말,
The words I shouted with such confidence.
슈트, 필살기,
The suit. The finishing moves.
그 모든 것이
All of it.
히어로 놀이일 뿐이었다.
It was nothing more than playing at being a hero.
눈앞에 작은 생명 하나 구하지 못하는
I couldn't even save that little boy right in front of me.
히어로 놀이였던 거다.
Playing the hero. All it ever was. Even without me. Side A.
오, 헤비한 바디와 배럴용 웨폰을 want 한다고요?
Oh la la! So you want a heavier body and a quality military weapon? I think that's what a military quality weapon?
그래,
Correct.
Why?
But why?
강해지면 더 많은 사람을 구할 수 있다.
The stronger I am, the more people I can save.
진짜 히어로가 될 수 있다.
And only then can I become a true hero.
헤비한 바디와 배럴용 웨폰을 주는 건 easy한 일입니다.
Alright. God damn it, French. Let's see. Giving you a heavier body and military-grade weapons is easy, my girl.
But 그걸로 real 히어로가 될 수 있나요?
But, would that truly make you a hero?
방주 테러 때 나에게 힘이 있었다면
If I'd only had the strength during the ARK's attack,
그런 희생은 생기지 않았을지도 모른다.
maybe all those sacrifices wouldn't have happened.
나는 힘이 필요해. 강한 힘이.
I need power. Real power.
그렇군요. 아직 그것이 아크 블랙의 트라우마로군요.
I understand. So you still carry this trauma within you.
죽을 때까지 잊지 못하겠지.
I will never forget it. Not for as long as I live.
Alright. 아크 블랙에게 헤비한 바디와 배럴용 웨폰을 드리겠습니다.
Very well. I shall equip you with a heavier body and military-grade weapons.
지상에서 배럴하는 걸들과 다르지 않는 사양으로 give 하겠습니다.
Ones with the same specifications as the girls who fight on the surface.
고맙다 머스탱. 이걸로 난 진짜 히어로가.
Thank you, Mustang. With this, I can finally become a real hero.
But
But,
바르의 파워가 히어로의 자격이라고 생각한다면 오산입니다.
if you believe physical force is what defines a hero, then you are sorely mistaken, my girl.
그것을 기억하십시오.
Remember that. Yes? 2 days later, a shopping mall begins collapsing from damage sustained during the attack on the ARK. ARK Ranger Black rushes to the scene.
이번에야말로 모두를 구해내고 말겠다.
This time, I will save everyone, no matter what! ARK Ranger Black arrives on the scene and surveys the collapsing building. Her body freezes the moment she moves to enter the building.
또 일이 잘못되면 어떡하지?
What if things go wrong again?
바디가 무거워서 지면이 무너지면?
What if the ground gives way under my weight because my body is too heavy?
테러를 개척하기 위해 무장을 사용했다가 더 큰 사고로 번지면?
What if using my weapons to carve an escape route only makes things worse?
또 아무도 구할 수 없다면 어떡하지?
What if I can't save anyone again?
가서 구해!
Go! Go save them! ARK Ranger Black remains unable to move.
구해라!
Save them!
구할 수 없다. 나는 무력하니까.
But I can't. Because I'm powerless.
앞으로 가.
Move forward!
나는 또 상황을 망쳐버릴 거다.
But I'll just ruin everything again.
변신!
Transform!
수트를 입는다고 달라지는
Putting on the
것 같다.
suit changes nothing.
나는 진짜 히어로가 아니니까.
Because I'm not a real hero.
나는 그냥 평범한 니케다.
I'm just an ordinary NIKKE.
히어로가 아니야.
I'm no hero. ARK Ranger Black stares blankly at the collapsing building. Rescue teams rush into action, pulling people to safety. The operation concludes with no loss of life. The rescue teams withdraw, and Mighty Tools arrives to secure the building. ARK Ranger Black stays rooted to the spot, motionless.
나는
I'm
그저 멋들어진 슈트를 입었을 뿐인.
just someone wearing a flashy suit.
목이 터져라 기술 이름을 외칠 뿐인.
Someone who shouts ridiculous attack names at the top of my lungs.
안전하게 짜여진 판에서 히어로인 척하는
A performer playing hero on a safely choreographed stage.
광대일 뿐이었던 거다.
I'm nothing but a clown. Time passes. The attack on the ARK executed by the Exotic Squad left deep scars across the ARK, but it quickly begins to recover. Buildings destroyed by raptors are rebuilt. Upended patches of ground and shattered lights are restored. But those who were lost cannot be brought back. I do kind of hope this becomes a costume for Archranger Black. Archranger Black stands watching the streets of the ARK, her hood drawn over her head. A long while later, someone comes running past. Cries of pickpocket ring out across the street. Archranger Black flinches, but does not spring into action. She tracks the fleeing pickpocket with her eyes. Soon after, the pickpocket is apprehended and taken into custody by the ACPU.
그래, 이런 거겠지.
Yeah, this is how things should be. Even without me, I'd be
블랙,
black,
블루,
blue.
뭐해요? 가만히 서서는?
What are you doing standing around?
그냥 거리를 보고 있었다.
Nothing. Just people watching.
그래요? 재밌어요?
Really? Is it fun?
글쎄, 딱히 재미를 찾아서 보고 있는 건 아니라서 말이지.
Well, it sounded like I was watching for entertainment.
소매치기 왜 보고도 모른 척했어요?
Why did you act like you didn't see that pickpocket?
굳이 내가 나설 필요가 없었으니까.
There was no need for me to step in.
그렇군요.
I see.
포기하셨나 보네요. 진짜 히어로는.
Sounds like you've given up on being a real hero.
슬슬 이동하죠. 촬영 시간 다 됐어요.
We should get going. Our shoot's about to start.
이게 얼마 만에 촬영이에요? 방주 테러 수습 전까지 무기한 연장한다고 해서 얼마나 마음 졸였는지.
It's been a while since our last shoot. I've been on edge ever since they said it would be delayed indefinitely until the attack on the ARK was dealt with.
아직 시간이 많이 남았다.
We still have plenty of time.
이동 중에 걸리는 시간도 생각해야죠.
Yes, but we need to factor in travel time. Archranger Blue nudges Archranger Black forward. On the way to the set, many people recognize Blue and ask for autographs and photos. She smiles, responding to each and every request. Most of the people also recognize Archranger Black at her side. But seeing the far-off look in her eyes, her tightly shut lips, and the hood pulled over her head, none of the fans say anything. An hour and a half later, the two finally arrive on set.
세상에 15분이면 올 거리를 이만큼이나 걸려서 왔네요.
Wow, a 15-minute walk took us this long.
블루,
Blue,
너한테 아크레인저란 뭐지?
what does being an Archranger mean to you?
갑자기 그런 무거운 질문하기 있기에요?
Wow, that's an awfully heavy question out of the blue.
미안하다. 하지만 꼭 듣고 싶다.
Sorry, but I'd really like to hear your thoughts.
너는 다르니까.
You're different.
다르다니 뭐가요?
Different? How so?
잘 설명할 순 없지만 너는
I can't fully explain it, but you're...
오해하지 말고 들어다오.
Don't take this the wrong way,
히어로와 가장 거리가 멀어 보이니까.
but you seem to be the farthest thing from a hero.
그야 연예인이니까요, 저.
Well, I am an entertainer after all.
연예인.
An entertainer?
예, 연예인.
Yes, an entertainer.
초인기 프로그램 여신전대 아크레인저에서 아크레인저 블루 역할을 맡고 있는 연예인이죠.
I play Archranger Blue in the hit show Archrangers.
연예인은 결국 사람들의 관심을 먹고 사는 존재잖아요.
In the end, entertainers thrive on people's attention to make a living.
그러니까 사람들의 관심을 부담스러워하지 않아요.
So I don't find that attention to be much of a burden.
해선 안 되죠. 밥줄이 끊기니까.
I can't afford to. It's my livelihood.
그렇군.
I see.
실망했어요?
Are you disappointed?
아니, 그건 아니다. 표정이 이상했다면 사과하지.
No, that's not it. I'm sorry if I gave that impression.
나는 그럼 나는 무엇인가 싶어서 그런 표정을 지었던 것 같다.
I think I made that face because I started wondering what I am.
블랙은 뭐가 되고 싶은데요?
What do you want to be, Black?
나는 진짜 히어.
A real hero.
그거 알아요? 같은 팀 안에서 캐릭터 겹치면 안 된다는 거.
You know what? We can't have overlapping characters on the same team.
무슨 말이지?
What do you mean? Well,
레드는 TV 속 히어로로 남기로 결정했어요.
Red chose to remain a hero solely on TV.
블랙처럼 TV 바깥에서도 히어로가 되려고 엄청 노력했지만 실패했죠.
She tried incredibly hard to become a hero off-screen as well, just like you. But she failed.
그래서 결국 TV 속 히어로로 남기로 결정했어요.
So in the end, she decided to stick to being a hero on screen.
아크레인저
On
레드는
screen.
TV 안에서만 존재하는 히어로인 거죠.
Now, Archranger Red is a hero who exists only within the show.
아크레인저 레드는 아크레인저의 리더로서 방주를 위협하는 랩처괴인들과 전력으로 맞서 싸워요.
As leader of the Archrangers, she fights raptor fiends threatening the Ark with everything she has.
그 어떤 고난이 오더라도 포기하지 않고 팀을 위해 희생하고 절대 꺾이지 않는 의지를 가졌어요.
No matter how tough things get, she never gives up. She sacrifices herself for the team and never bends or breaks.
말 그대로 완벽한 히어로죠.
She's the textbook definition of a hero.
TV 속 아크레인저 레드는 그렇죠.
That's what Archranger Red is like on TV.
그래서 레드는 히어로를 TV 안에만 가둬놨어요.
And Red keeps that hero relegated to the screen.
아크레인저 레드는 너무 완벽하기에 진짜가 될 수 없으니까.
Because Archranger Red is too perfect to exist in reality.
반면 저는
As for me,
TV 속 아크레인저 블루를 철저하게 가상의 존재로 여기고 있어요.
I treat Archranger Blue as completely fictional.
저를 아크레인저 블루와 동일시하지 않아요.
I don't see myself as her.
블루는 블루, 저는 저.
She is her own entity, and I'm my own person.
그래서 그 어떤 욕심도 내지 않죠.
So I don't have any ambitions about it.
뭐 이게 가장 일반적인 모습이라고 생각해요.
Honestly, I think that's how most people are with these things.
아무튼 같은 팀 안에서 캐릭터 겹치면 안 된다고 말했죠?
Anyway, as I said, characters shouldn't overlap within a team.
레드는 TV 속 히어로, 블루는 TV 바깥의 연예인.
Red is a hero on screen, while Blue is an entertainer off screen.
그럼 블랙은 어떤 캐릭터를 가져갈 거예요?
The question is, what kind of character are you, Black?
답은 나와 있잖아요, 블랙.
Come on, Black. You already know the answer.
망설이지 말아요.
Don't hesitate.
절망에 맞서서 다시 일어나는 게 진짜 히어.
Standing back up after falling into despair is what a real hero.
위로해줘서 고맙다, 블루.
I appreciate the kind words, Blue.
야, 다들 왔냐?
Hey, you're all here.
가자. 촬영 시작할 모양이야.
Let's go. The shoot's about to start.
그래, 가지.
All right, let's move.
예, 오늘도 열심히 일하죠.
Yes, let's do our best out there, everyone.
자, 오랜만에 촬영이다.
All right, it's been a while since our last shoot.
그럼 먼저 간단하게 변신 씬부터 따보자고.
Let's start with a simple transformation scene.
한 명 한 명 단독 샷으로 변신하는 거로. 오케이?
We'll do solo shots one by one. Just the transformation sequence. Sound good?
오케이.
Okay.
그럼 블랙부터 먼저 가볼까?
All right. Why don't we start with Black?
레디 큐!
Ready? Action!
고개 들어 하늘을 보아라.
Lift your heads to the sky.
우리가 무엇을 위해 싸우는지 보아라.
See what we're all fighting for.
그럼 그 어떤 두려움도 이겨낼 수 있을 테니.
Then there's no fear you can't overcome.
아크레인저 블랙
Ark Ranger Black!
변신.
Transform!
컷!
Cut!
아이고, 우리 블랙이 너무 오랜만에 촬영을 하다 보니 너무 긴장했나 보네.
You're looking a bit tense there, Black. No worries. It's been a while since our last shoot, after all.
자자, 심호흡 한번 하고 다시.
Now, just take a deep breath, and let's go again.
레디. 큐.
Ready? Action!
고개 들어 하늘을 보아라.
Lift your head to the sky.
우리가 무엇을 위해 싸우는지 보아라.
See what we're all fighting for.
그럼 그 어떤 두려움도
Then-
이겨낼 수 있을 테니.
Then there's no fear you can't overcome.
아크레인저 블랙
Ark Ranger Black!
변.
Trent!
컷.
Cut!
아이고, 이러다가 변신하는 데만 하루 종일 걸리겠어.
Oh dear. At this rate, we'll end up spending the whole day just on the transformation scene.
아, 그럼 일단 레드랑 블루부터 먼저 따볼까?
Alright, why don't we shoot red and blue scene first?
미안하다.
I'm sorry.
괜찮아. 그럴 수도 있지.
It's okay. Happens to the best of us.
블랙 파트는 최대한 뒤로 미룰 테니까 좀 쉬고 있어. 응?
We'll hold off on your part as long as we can. So go and take a breather.
자, 레드부터 갑니다.
Alright, we're starting with red. That day, for the rest of the shoot, Ark Ranger Black doesn't transform even once. Words of encouragement, side A.
변신을 못 하겠다고?
You can't transform?
그래.
No.
이 버튼 누르면 되잖아.
I mean, all you have to do is press this button.
잘 되는데?
Seems fine to me.
그러게요.
Yeah. Oh. She was about to vomit. Huh? What?
헬멧 벗겨요 빨리.
The helmet! Get the helmet off her!
미안하다. 정신을 잃을 줄이야.
I'm sorry. I didn't expect to faint.
블루는
Where's Blue?
세탁하러.
Doing laundry.
정말 미안하다.
I'm sorry.
괜찮냐?
Are you okay?
아니,
No.
슈트를 입을 자격이 없다고 생각하냐?
You don't think you're worthy of wearing the suit?
그래.
Correct.
너는 진짜 히어로가 아니니까.
Because you are not a real hero?
그래.
That's right.
슈트가 우스꽝스럽다.
The suit feels ridiculous.
아크레인저 블랙이라고 기세 좋게 외치며 뭐든 해결해 줄 수 있을 것처럼 우쭐댔지만
I shout Ark Ranger Black with such confidence, as if I could take on the world.
난 그 작은 생명 하나 구하지 못했다.
But I couldn't even save that little boy.
나의 그 웃기지도 않는 영웅놀이에
My pathetic little game of playing hero.
호프는 용기를 얻고 희망을 보았겠지.
Hope found courage in it and saw something to believe in.
헛된 용기와 헛된 희망이었지만
But it was all false courage and false hope.
창피하다. 우스꽝스럽다.
I feel so ashamed and foolish.
이 모든 게
All of this.
장난 같아.
It's like a bad joke.
우스꽝스러운 슈트를 입고 기술 이름을 외쳐대는
Wearing this absurd suit, shouting out attack names.
광대일 뿐이다. 나는
I'm no more than a clown.
아, 내가 그 기분은 잘 알지.
I know that feeling.
내가 예전에 했던 말 기억하냐?
Hey, you remember what I said before?
히어로란 신념을 관철하는 자다.
A hero is someone who stands by their convictions.
기억한다. 그 말로 인해 내가 아크레인저에 몸담기로 결정했으니까.
I remember. Your words are what made me choose to become an Ark Ranger.
그 신념이라는 거
And those convictions of yours.
그렇게 대단하게 생각할 필요 없어.
You don't have to make them so grand.
나는 사람들에게 용기를 주는 히어로가 되는 걸로 정했다.
I decided to be a hero who gives people courage.
꼭 진짜 히어로가 아니더라도 용기를 줄 수 있어.
You don't necessarily have to be a real hero to inspire courage.
TV 속 히어로도 충분히 훌륭해.
An on-screen hero is wonderful enough.
사람들에게 용기를 줄 수 있다는 건 변함없거든.
It doesn't change the fact that we inspire courage in people.
아, 내 길을 그걸로 정했다고 해서 올려치는 건 아니니까 참고해주고.
And don't think I'm saying that simply to justify my own decisions.
마음에 안 드는 모양이네.
Looks like you're not convinced.
블랙, 너 왜 진짜 히어로가 되고 싶냐?
Why do you want to become a real hero, Black?
레드, 네가 할 말은 아니지 않나?
You're in no position to talk, Red.
너와 같은 이유일 거다.
But it's likely the same reason as yours.
그래, 그렇겠지. 내가 그쪽으로는 선배지.
Yeah, figures. I am your predecessor in that regard.
대단한 이유는 없다.
No
맞지?
no grand reason, right?
맞아.
Right.
그냥 그러고 싶으니까. 사람들에게 더 많은 용기를 주고 싶으니까.
You just want to, because you want to inspire more courage in people.
그래, 맞아.
That's right.
힘내라.
Hang in there.
내가 뭐 도와줄 수 있는 게 없네.
Seems like there's not much I can do for you.
실패한 선배라서 미안하다.
I'm sorry I failed to be a better role model.
나는 단 한 번도 그렇게 생각한 적 없다.
I've never once thought that,
앞으로도 그럴 것이고.
and I never will.
눈물 나는구만. 고맙다.
Come on, you're making me tear up. Thanks. Filming for Ark Ranger Black scenes has been suspended indefinitely. No matter what she tries, she's unable to don the suit. The moment she puts it on, dizziness and nausea set in. The repair center finds no abnormalities with her. As a result, she ends up with an unexpected period of rest. Time passes, but her condition does not improve. Her break gets longer by the day.
평화롭군.
It's so peaceful. Ark Ranger Black sits at a table on Punk Street, staring blankly out at the street. Everything is peaceful. During her break, incidents large and small still occur within the Ark. But thanks to the Ark's comprehensive systems, there are no casualties. Once again, localization team dropping the ball. Perhaps heroes aren't needed in the Ark at all. Perhaps no one needs something like courage. As these thoughts go through her head, Ark Ranger Black reaches for the drink in front of her. The sound of glass shattering rings through the air. Someone must have dropped their cup. Ark Ranger Black doesn't bother turning to look. It's probably nothing serious, and even if it were, the Ark has systems in place that will handle it. She brings her drink to her lips. Chapters 38, 39, and 40. Her ears perk up at an unfamiliar sound. Ark Ranger Black springs up to her feet. Her gaze turns toward the source of the sound. A stunningly beautiful crystal is racing down the street. Words of encouragement, side B. Archranger Black sprints down the street at full speed. The crystal is unfamiliar to her, but she instinctively recognizes it as a threat. Fortunately, the crystal is not that fast, and she can keep her distance. After running far ahead, she stops in the middle of the street and turns to look back. A throng of people rush past her, their faces filled with fear.
뒤돌아가야 하나?
Should I turn back?
분명 위험에 처한 사람이 있을 거다.
There must be people in danger.
나라도 가서 돕는다면.
If I go and help.
하지만 방해가 되면 어떡하지?
But what if I only get in the way?
나는 무력하다. 아무런 힘도 없다.
I'm powerless with no strength.
진짜 위협에 광대가 할 수 있는 일은 없다.
A clown can't do anything against a real threat.
거기!
Hey! You over there!
미안한데 좀 받아줘.
Sorry about this, but I need you to take these two. Anise comes running in, carrying two people over her shoulders, and hands them off to Archranger Black. Yeah, we saw this scene in the main chapters, but of course, they didn't say who the person was. Caught off guard, Archranger Black takes them, while Anise continues charging forward.
분명 카운터스에.
She must be from the counters.
다들 달려! 달리라고!
Run! Everyone run! Archranger Black runs after Anise, her eyes fixed on Anisa's back. After running for a while, one of the people being carried speaks up. Are you Archranger Black? She lowers her head.
아니, 사람 잘못 봤어.
No, you've got the wrong person. She keeps running. She finds herself watching Anise without even realizing it. She continues following her. Anise keeps running as she shouts and saves more people. But none of her words can be made out even though she's shouting. Only one thing is clear. Anise is running to save people. Archranger Black runs after her as if spellbound. Anise heads toward a tunnel connected to the plaza. Passing through the dark tunnel, she kicks open a closed door. The Outer Rim's partition is revealed. She destroys an unnamed robot and charges toward the partition. Out of nowhere, Eternity appears and Anise begins engaging her in a battle. Archranger Black's gaze is transfixed on Anise. Everything is in chaos. That's all Archranger Black can think of as she watches the fight. The disparity in their power is overwhelming, and Anise is being completely overpowered by Eternity.
조금도 단련되지 않았어.
She hasn't even been trained in the slightest.
격투 수련은 문외한이라고 봐도 될 정도야.
A complete novice in hand-to-hand combat.
거기서는 스텝을 썼다면 피할 수 있었을 텐데.
No, she could have dodged that if her footwork had been a little better.
아니야, 그건 페이크야.
No, that was a feint.
막아야지.
Block it. She should have blocked it.
대놓고 사각을 노리고 있잖아. 계속 움직여.
Her blind spot is being targeted. She needs to keep moving.
그렇게 막무가내로 주먹을 휘두르지 마. 카운터에 계속 당하잖아.
She shouldn't swing wildly like that. She keeps getting countered.
쓰러진다.
Oh, she's gone down.
저건 못 일어날 거야. 제대로 맞았어.
She's not getting back up from that. That one landed clean.
일어났다. 계속 싸운다.
She got back up. She's still fighting.
대단한 근성이다. 마음이 조금도 꺾이지 않은 눈이야.
Impressive grit. There's not a trace of defeat in her eyes.
좋아. 빈틈이다. 파고들어서 끝내버려.
Good. There's an opening. Press in and finish this.
빗나갔다. 카운터가 온다.
She missed. She's getting countered again.
쓰러졌다. 저건 못 일어나.
Down again. Surely she won't get back up.
그래. 이런 거다.
Right. I understand now.
힘없는 용기는 아무것도 이루지 못해.
Courage without strength accomplishes nothing.
힘없는 용기는 그저 만용일 뿐이다.
It's just recklessness.
그래도
Even so,
네가 일어났으면 좋겠다.
you need to stand up.
일어나서 다시 우릴 위해 싸워줬으면 좋겠다.
Get back up and fight for us.
나에게 용기를 줬으면 좋겠다.
I want you to give me courage.
일어나라. 일어나.
Stand up. Stand up.
보고 싶다. 네가 일어나는 모습을 보고 싶다.
I want to see it. I want to see you rise.
일어나서 승리하는 모습을 보고 싶다.
I want to see you stand and win.
일어나. 일어나라. 제발.
Get up. Get up. Please.
일어났다. 일어났어.
She's up. She got back up.
지지 마라. 이겨다오. 부탁이다.
Don't lose. You've got to win. Please. Battered and broken, Anish shouts at eternity.
기대에 부응해야 하거든.
Idols have to live up to the public's expectations.
모두가 나를 쳐다보고 있어.
Everyone would be looking at me,
잔뜩 기대하는 표정으로 나를 본단 말이야.
their eyes full of anticipation.
그럼 나는 무슨 수를 써서라도
When that would happen, I'd do whatever it takes.
나를 쳐다보는 사람들을 위해 뭐라도 해야 해.
Anything for those people looking to me.
그 사람들의 기대를 만족시켜줘야 한다고.
They're counting on me, and I can't let them down.
지금도 봐.
Look, even now,
다들 나만 바라보고 있잖아.
they're all looking at me.
뭐라도 해야 한다고.
I have to do something.
모른 척할 수 없다고.
I can't just turn away from them. With a blinding flash of light, a hole is pierced through the partition. Stupefied, Archranger Black steps to the partition. She can only sit down and stare dumbly until everything comes to a close. All around her is chaos. The injured and those helping them move about in a flurry. Archranger Black watches the scene for a long time.
뭐라도 하자.
I have to do something.
그래. 뭐라도 하자.
Yeah, I have to do something. She gets up and begins tending to the injured. The first aid skills she learns during her spare time come into good use. A long while after tending to the wounded, the ARK begins to shake. Almost automatically, Archranger Black looks to Anise. A realization suddenly dawns on her, and she looks around. Everyone is watching Anise. Anise meets those gazes head on and runs off somewhere. Archranger Black feels a sudden warmth rise in her chest. And I think with that, we're gonna take another quick break. And we're back. ARK Rangers Clown Side A. So this would have been after the events of Chapter 40 then. A massive barbell is hoisted into the air. The massive barbell crashes down and onto the floor with a loud noise.
봤냐 방금?
Did you see that?
예. 저거 무게가 몇이에요?
Yeah. How much do you think that weighs?
몰라. 못해도 몇백은 되겠지.
I don't know. At least a few hundred pounds.
한 손으로 든 거 맞죠?
And she lifted it with one hand, right?
그렇지?
Yeah.
염동력?
Does she have telekinesis?
그럴 리가 있겠냐? 만약 그런 게 있다 쳐도 쟤는 그런 거 안 쓸걸?
No way. Even if something like that existed, she wouldn't use it.
초상 능력 같은 건 반칙이라고 생각할 테니까.
She'd consider powers like that to be cheating.
레드, 블루. 신성한 체육관에서 잡담은 금지다. 나가서 해.
Red, blue. The gym is a sacred place. Take the chit-chat outside.
네가 불렀잖아.
But you're the one who called us here.
그나저나 괜찮아 보이네. 트레이닝 한동안 안 하더니.
By the way, you're looking good. By not training for a while.
그러게요. 무슨 일 있었어요?
Yeah. Did something happen?
별일 없었다.
Nothing in particular.
그저 생각에 변화가 있었을 뿐이다.
Just a change in mindset.
펑크 스트리트에서 겪은 일을 통해 느낀 것이 많다.
I learned a lot from what happened on Punk Street.
응원하게 되더군.
I found myself rooting for someone.
그리고 그 응원에 상대가 호응해줬을 때
And when she showed my belief in her wasn't misplaced,
용기가 났다.
I gained courage.
힘이 없어도 괜찮아. 저도 괜찮아.
It's okay to lack strength or to suffer defeat.
포기하지 않고 계속 맞선다면 그 자체만으로도 용기를 줄 수 있다.
So long as you don't give up, that alone can give others courage.
난 다시 해볼 거다.
I'm going to give it another shot.
다시 진짜 히어로가 되기 위해 힘내볼 거다.
I'll push myself to become a real hero again.
그리고 힘을 더욱 키워서
And I'm going to grow my strength.
호프 같은 일이 다시는 일어나지 않게 할 거다.
I'll make sure what happened to Hope never happens again.
좋아. 응원한다.
Good. I'm rooting for you.
드디어 원래의 바보 같은 블랙으로 돌아왔네요.
The old foolhardy Black is back.
나는 바보 같지 않다.
I'm not foolhardy.
그래서 왜 불렀어? 너 힘쓰는 거 자랑하려고?
So, why did you call us here? To show off your strength?
나는 이제
From now on,
아니 아무것도 아니다. 그냥 보고 싶어서 불렀어.
No, it's nothing. I just wanted to see you both.
ARK 레인저에서 out 하고 싶다고요?
You want to quit the ARK Rangers, my girl?
그래.
Correct.
Why?
But why?
레드와 블루를 모독하고 싶지 않아.
I do not want to insult Red and Blue,
나는 아크레인저를
but being an ARK Ranger, to me, it's nothing more than being a clown.
오케이. 무슨 토크인지 알 것 같군요.
Ah, I understand, my girl.
So, 그럼 ARK 레인저를 퀴트하고 난 애프터에는 뭘 할 생각이죠?
Then, what do you plan to do after leaving the ARK Rangers?
어디든 좋다. 방주를 지킬 수 있는 스쿼드라면 어디든 상관없어.
I'm happy with anything, so long as it is a squad that can protect the ARK.
그곳에서 진짜가 되고 싶다.
I want to become the real thing in that squad.
TV 속에 있다고 해서 페이크는 아닙니다.
Just because something is on television does not make it fake, my girl.
뭐?
What?
이 토크는 여기까지 하겠습니다.
We'll end this conversation on this... hold on. What the hell is that word? Okay, no, I should have figured. We'll end this conversation on this subject.
잠깐, 머스탱. 나는
Wait, Mustang!
People이 Y, TV를 C 하는 Z.
Why do people watch television?
잘 think 해보세요.
Give it some careful reflection, yes?
Bye bye, ARK Black.
Goodbye, Black Ark Ranger.
오늘은 촬영할 수 있으려나?
You think we'll finally get to shoot today?
그러게요. 카메라 받은 지가 언젠지 기억도 안 나요.
Tell me about it. I can't remember the last time we were on camera.
블랙, 아까부터 뭘 그렇게 생각하고 있냐?
Black, what are you thinking so hard about?
그러게요. 하루 종일 말도 없고.
Seriously, you haven't said a word all day. Ark Ranger Black looks intently at Red and Blue.
뭘 그렇게 봐?
What are you staring at?
뭐 할 말 있어요?
Do you have something to say?
미안하다.
I'm sorry.
뭐냐 이거?
What's going on?
뭔진 모르겠지만 또 혼자만의 세계에 있는 건 알겠네요.
I don't know what it is this time. She's off in her own world again.
다들 해산.
Alright, that's all for today.
또요?
What? Again?
어쩔 수 있나?
Yeah, there's not much we can do.
그 수정인가 뭔가 하는 테러 때문에 방주 상태가 말이 아니니까.
New York's a mess right now. What with that crystal incident?
촬영 같은 대규모 활동은 전면 금지됐어.
All large-scale commercial activity, including filming, has been completely shut down.
조금 괜찮아질까 싶어서 한번 찔러봤는데 역시 안 되네.
I thought things might have gotten a little better, so I gave it a shot. No dice.
언제 할 수 있을까요?
When do you think we will be able to shoot again?
그러게 나도 모르겠네.
Well, who knows? The director stares at the rig where ARK Leon is stationed.
얼른 움직이는 거 보고 싶은데 아크래요.
I want to see the ARK Leon move soon.
아크랜드랑 아크팔콤도 다 준비되어 있는데 움직여보질 못하네.
ARK Lander and ARK Falcon are ready to go as well, but we can't even test them.
사심이 아주 잔뜩 들어가 있는 것 같네.
I'm picking up on some personal attachment.
남말하지 마. 너도 엄청 기대하고 있었으면서.
Speak for yourself. You're just as excited.
아크머신 노래를 불렀잖아.
You were literally singing the ARK Machine song.
뭐 그렇지. 로망이니까 거대 메카는.
Well, yeah. Giant mechs are a dream of mine after all.
물론이다. 로망 중에 로망이지.
Of course. They're everyone's dream.
아무튼 해산이니까 들어들 가. 늘어지는 시간만큼 테트라에서 제작비를 다 주니 망정이지.
Anyway, that's a wrap for today, so go home. Good thing Tetra is footing the bill for the production downtime.
굶어 죽기 딱 좋은 시기네.
Otherwise, we might all starve.
얼른 괜찮아지길 바라야겠네요.
Let's hope things get better soon.
그러게 말이야.
Yeah, let's hope so.
그나저나 정말 큰일이네요. 수정 테러.
This crystal terror incident is really something.
거리의 사람들도 눈에 띄게 줄어들었어요.
Streets are practically empty compared to before.
무서우니까.
Because people are scared.
너 오늘 왜 그래? 괜찮냐?
What's with you today? Are you alright?
아니, 아무것도 아니다.
I'm fine. It's nothing.
둘, 괜찮으면 나와 함께 얘기를.
If you don't mind, I'd like to talk to you both. Ah! And now we have chapter... Oh, what was it now? 43? Was the... 43 and 44 were the recent set? So they should be chapter 43. Darkness suddenly falls over the Ark.
뭐야?
What the...
정전일까요?
Is it a blackout?
방주에?
In the Ark? A massive explosion echoes from deep within the pitch-dark Ark. The explosions continue, followed by violent tremors. And in that moment, screams fill the streets.
이건 대체...
What the... What's going on? Clown, Side B. In the pitch-black darkness of the Ark, civilians fall into panic, with not an inch of visibility ahead of them.
설마
This can't be real.
뭐 지피는 거라도 있어요?
Do you have any idea what's going on?
블랙, 블루, 시민들을 대피시켜.
Black! Blue! Evacuate the civilians!
대피시키다니 어디로?
Evacuate them to where?
전자기기가 없는 곳이다.
Somewhere without electronics!
방주가 수정 테러 대비책으로 정전을 택한 게 분명해.
The Ark must have triggered a blackout as a countermeasure against the crystal attack!
서둘러!
Hurry! The Ark Rangers spring into action. They calm the panicked citizens and instruct them to shut down all electronic devices. They guide them to a plaza as far as possible from other buildings.
좋아. 일단 이 정도면
Good. This should do for now. The panic subsides somewhat, but the anxious murmurings of the citizens still fill the air. The surroundings remain dark, and distant explosions continue.
자, 여러분 주목해 주세요.
Alright, everyone, please listen.
우리 냉정하게 생각해 보자고요.
Let's all stay calm and think this through.
그냥 불만 꺼진 거예요. 정전에 대해서는 다들 들어는 보셨죠? 딱 그거예요.
The lights simply went out. You've all heard of a blackout, right? That's all this is.
당연히 조금만 있으면 원래대로 돌아올 테니까 다들 여기서 조금만 있어 주세요. 아시겠죠?
Everything will be back to normal soon, so sit tight, okay? A loud explosion echoes in the distance.
불꽃놀이라도 하는 걸까요?
Could it be fireworks?
이왕 하는 거면 방주 저녁에서 해주면 좋을 텐데요.
If it is, I wish they'd set them off across the whole ARK.
자, 이게 만약 심각한 상황이었으면
Think about it. If it were something serious,
군인들이 여기저기 막 돌아다니고 난리가 났겠죠? 그런데 지금 안 그렇잖아요.
soldiers would be running all over the place, wouldn't they? But you don't see any of that, do you?
그러니까 아주 잠깐의 트러블일 뿐이에요. 너무
So-
겁먹지 마세요.
So this is all a minor issue. Don't be too afraid.
우리 아크레인저도 여기 같이 있으니까요.
We, the ARK Rangers, are right here with you. Some citizens react to the name ARK Rangers. Gradually, the fear begins to fade.
좋아요. 일단 안정된
Oh. Is this where 6-0 ends up landing and she ends up just vaporizing some of the civilians here? Oh shit. Alright. Things seem stable for now.
고생했어. 이대로 아무 일 없이 지나가면 좋겠는데.
Good work. Hopefully this all passes without incident.
저쪽에서 전투가 벌어진 거겠지.
There's probably a battle going on over there.
아마도 뭐랑 뭐가 싸우고 있는지는 모르겠지만
Probably. Not sure what the fighting would be about though. The distant explosions suddenly stop.
상황이 정리된 것 같.
Oh, it seems like the situation's under Crystals erupt from the ground.
뭐야?
What the?
수정은 전기를 먹이로 삼는 게
The crystals, they feed on electricity.
시민들을 대피시켜야.
We need to get these people out of here.
어디로?
But where? Crystals burst up all across the plaza. There are not that many crystals, but... Ah! It's more than enough to send the civilians back into a panic.
안 돼. 다들 진정.
No! Everyone stay calm! People scatter in panic. Archranger Black stands frozen, unable to move. In that moment, a young girl falls in front of her. A phone slips from the girl's hand. On the screen, an Archranger video is playing.
용기가 남아있는 한
As long as we have courage, we
적이다.
are unstoppable! A crystal pierces straight through the phone. The girl chokes back tears. She calls out desperately to the Archrangers.
TV 속에 있다고 해서 페이크는 아닙니다.
Just because something is on television does not make it fake, my girl.
People이 Y, TV를 C 하는 Z.
So why do people watch television?
잘 think 해보세요.
Give it some careful reflection, yes? Archranger Black looks around at the pandemonium.
아크레인저는
The Archrangers
두려워하지 않는다.
have no fear.
아크레인저는
The Archrangers
지켜보는 이에게 용기를 준다.
embolden those who watch them.
이 얼마나
That
진짜 히어로인가.
is what a real hero is. Archranger Black throws off her hood.
아크레인저 블랙
Archranger Black!
변신
Transform!
공급.
Nah, I should have let the animation play out. Whatever. Ultimate attack! She leaps up high. With her legs extended straight, she descends rapidly.
아크블랙 메테오!
Arc Black Meteor! Struck by her attack, the crystal shatters into fragments. You should be fucking dead from that. Because any fragments from that kick, even touching it, would just go right through your body. In an instant, all eyes turn to Arc Ranger Black.
방주를 노리는 수정괴인 절대 용서 못한다.
Do you dare target the Ark, you crystal fiend? I won't stand for it!
아크레인저가 있는 한 방주의 시민들에겐 털끝 하나 손대지 못한다.
So long as the Ark Rangers are here, you will not lay a finger on the citizens of the Ark. Arc Ranger Black begins taking down the crystalline formations erupting from the ground. Yeah, no, she should be absolutely dead trying this stunt. The only one who can do this with no consequences, Neon. With precise and honed movements, clearly trained to the extreme, she strikes them down one after another.
받아라. 아크블랙 고래다.
Take this! Arc Black Collider! Electricity surges from Arc Ranger Black's hand. The crystal entity writhes, and Black crushes it with a spinning roundhouse kick.
한다.
I know.
지금 이 행동이 얼마나 무의미한 짓인지 잘 안다.
I know exactly how meaningless all of this is.
우스꽝스러운 바보 같은 짓인 거란다.
I know it's ridiculous. Foolish even.
각오해라, 수정괴인 놈들.
But brace yourselves, crystal fiends!
하지만 그래,
So what?
우스꽝스러운들 어떤가?
So what if it's ridiculous?
바보 같으면 어떠한가?
So what if it's foolish?
히어로 노리면 어떠한가?
So what if I'm only playing at being a hero?
마무리다. 궁극.
This ends now! Ultimate attack!
지켜보는 이가 두려움을 잊을 수 있다면
If those watching can forget their fear,
나는 얼마든지 광대가 되어주겠다.
then I will gladly become a clown.
히어로란
A hero.
아크블랙 메테오.
Arc Black Meteor!
지켜보는 이에게
He's
용기를
someone
주는 존재니까.
He's someone who inspires courage in those who behold them. Blue lightning crashes down. The crystal shatters into pieces. Arc Ranger Black raises her fist high.
방주의 평화는
The Arc Rangers
우리 아크레인저가 지킨다.
will always protect peace in the Ark! Hi, Anise! The Ark lights up. At the same time, all the crystals begin to crumble and vanish. And the crystal's poison that had been eating away at Arc Ranger Black's body dissipates. Backlit by the skyline of the Ark, Arc Ranger Black strikes a victorious pose. Cheers filled the plaza. A collective cry of courage. On-screen hero. End.
고개 들어 하늘을 보아라.
Lift your head to the sky.
우리가 무엇을 위해 싸우는지 보아라.
See what we're all fighting for.
그럼 그 어떤 두려움도 이겨낼 수 있을 테니.
Then there's no fear you can't overcome.
아크레인저 블랙
Arc Ranger Black!
변신.
Transform!
이야, 드디어
Yes! Finally!
이게 얼마 만의 변신이야?
It's been ages since you transformed!
감독 컷을 해야 한다.
Director, shouldn't you be saying cut?
아이고 내 정신 좀 봐. 너무 오랜만에 변신하는 걸 봤더니.
Oh, right. What am I doing? It's just been so long since I saw you transform.
한 번 더 가능할까?
Can we get one more take?
물론이다. 얼마든지 가능하다.
Of course. As many as you need.
어머, 뭔가요? 그 질투와 선망이 공존하는 것 같은 눈빛은?
Hey, what's with that look? Is that jealousy and admiration all mixed in one?
실제로 그러니까.
That is exactly what it is.
질 수 없지.
I can't lose to her.
응원할게요.
I will be cheering for you. What the? What?
보고해라.
Hope! Report in.
이전과 똑같습니다.
Things are just like before.
중심에 큰 크레이터가 생성되어 있고 그 외의 전투 흔적은 보이지 않습니다.
A large crater is formed at the center. Beyond that, there is no other signs of battle.
인근의 니케 전원 사망했습니다. 인근의 랩처들도 모두 기능 정지 상태입니다.
All Nikke's in the vicinity are confirmed deceased. The nearby raptors are also entirely non-functional.
똑같군. 이전까지와.
Things are exactly the same, just like before.
예, 외상이 하나도 없다는 것도 동일합니다. 니케든 랩처든.
Yes, there are no visible external injuries either, on either the Nikke's or the raptors.
신호가 끊긴 스쿼드를 찾으러 간 스쿼드들이 모두 같은 형태로 전멸했더라.
Every squad sent to locate the ones with whom we lost contact was wiped out in the exact same manner.
이대로 계속 병력을 쏟아부어봤자 결과는 똑같을 것이란 예감이 드는군.
We could send in more forces, but I have a feeling the result will be the same.
알겠다. 일단 빠르게 복귀하도록.
Very well. Return immediately.
알겠습니다.
Understood. Ingrid places another call.
그래, 나다.
Yes, it's me.
현재 위치는 어떻지?
What is your current position?
그런가. 아직 한참을 더 가야겠군.
I see. Looks like you still have a long road ahead.
그렇다면 부탁 하나를 들어줄 수 있겠나?
Could you do me a favor?
그래, 위험할 것 같다. 그래서 연락한 것이고.
Yes. It might be dangerous. That's why I'm calling.
좋다. 협력에 감사한다, 카운터스.
Good. I appreciate your cooperation, Counters. All records have been viewed. And that does it for story 1. Honestly, pretty good story so far.
접촉이 아니라.
Just a bunch of stuff that took place during past chapters. But I still got a little bit of time, so I think it's time to boot up the minigame for a quick little run. Let's see here. Oh, there we go. Yep. Alright. Oh, there we go. Get! Ah! I didn't verify that it was set. God damn it. Oh well. Damn it, I really could have used that barricade. I'd like to have another range boost. Let's see. Ah! Okay, that's not what I was trying to do, but fuck it. Alright. Here for now to check stuff. Start rolling. That didn't last long. Ooh, okay. No. Yeah, okay. Okay, okay. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, sure, give me a gold one. Like, immediately. I'll take it. And have that just in case. Oh, right, I can do that. Oh, and then there. Alright. That's the best I've got now. Now to just see what it turns up through the rest. Good luck. would like better range, game. I don't have space for another grenade. Managed to keep that. Ooh, perfect. Managed to keep that. Where could I split up with? Yeah, I can get one of those later. was meant to help those drink will carry me. Hold on to the weapon rolls. Yeah. One more of this, one of this. Perfect. Oh no, I took damage. Come on. Well. A bit of you. I'll keep you just for some backup heals. Nope. Get out of here. Come. This is a dumb idea, because it's less grenades, but... No. I can't. I gotta hope I pull a purple, or... I'm blue into regulars. tools for comfort. Maybe. No, I did. I have a shot yet. About equally time. Yeah, very, very poorly timed. Oh shit. Damn it, game. You were so close. Uh-oh. Get up there. Okay. Alright. Ooh. I think having the second med pack is helping a lot more. Oh, not good. Oh, okay. Damn it. Not good, not good. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make it to the end. Rado. Thanks for the raid. Welcome in, everyone. Change your heart. How was Persona 5? Hope everything's going well for all of you. Oh, hold on. Let's see. 6 hours of thievery. Things hitting a climax. Nice. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. Six hours. Definitely sounds like a heck of a long stream. Oh, only 94 to go. Sounds about right. Wasn't talking barely any combat. Yeah, that sounds about right for Persona. Now getting Akachi finally. Nice, nice. I'm pretty much just doing a mini game run attempt to close out my stream. Farthest I've gotten is wave 88, so I doubt I'll make it to the end, but I'll see how far this build will take me. Raid run though. Gotta get some dinner. No worries. Thanks for the raid though, right? I hope you have a good rest of your night, as well as anyone else who stopped in from the raid. For anyone who chooses to stay, thank you. Hope you don't mind this kind of thing for a little bit. Take care, Ray. Oh, hell yeah. Just what I needed. A little extra power boost. Uh-oh. Wait. Oh, not good. Not good. Ooh. Wow, that actually got the wave clear. Oh my. Uh-oh. Oh, that is not good. That is not good. Please. I don't think the heals are gonna help too much more, so... Yeah, if I somehow survive this wave, which it doesn't look like I'm going to... Oh! Oh my god, with just a sliver, holy shit! Nah. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, I figured I wasn't clearing that. But, whatever. I still haven't even hit my record. Wow. But that's going to be where I call it for the day. Until next stream, this has been the Azure Guardian. See ya.